As I was saying earlier, it seems that the first few episodes of Ice and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are on demand ahead of its premiere officially this fall, and there's been a lot of hubbub about this, to say the least, and I usually try to reserve judgment until it actually airs and try not to address most stuff of online drama-wise unless I personally have something to add. And once again, even with the last show, Me Tough Act to Follow, me being a big fan of the series, I admit sometimes a cartoon can surprise you. I was talking to Hall from Craig of the Creek, and ended up really liking that show. Definitely not know what to expect from Star Camp Island, and that's actually been very enjoyable. I mean, and now that I have seen the first 5 episodes out of at least 26 they ordered, it's okay. It's not the best version I've ever seen, but it's okay. I've seen better versions, and I've seen much worse. I mean, it's definitely better than Expectation, I'll definitely say that much, even though there are some odd similarities but none that overpower the whole show. I mean, the character dynamic is kind of different. I mean, I don't actually not mind they make Raph later this time, given how he's my favorite turtle, like I can my figurine in my shirt, but these actually kind of juice this time, almost like some like one of the Michael Bay turtles. Man, given how he's a snapping turtle, one how it's gonna affect Toga, but I also kind of like the idea how they're different breeds, like Now is Radiator Slider, Donatello's a soft shell, and Mikey, like Michelangelo's a box turtle. And I don't mind how they've earned April either, given how in the tabletop game they had in the 80s before they started making a lot more merch, she actually was rendered similarly too. For the adaptation to casting like that. I also don't mind that the weapons, like the classic ones, kind of get thrashed in the first episode, and they actually end up using the variations of the classic ones. Like Donnie's got the tech bow, Raph has a tonfas, Mike has Kusai Fundo, and Leo has an Odachi. I guess we might find out more how they might get the classic ones in the toy line, but I don't know. And of course, it's going back to 2D animation after the last show had kind of like 3D animation. Even though it's kind of stiff in some movements, the fight scenes themselves seem well put together, and thankfully from those initial promos, and the color palette has this kind of not quite anime, not quite comic book style. At least the comic that I did was putting out, so not being most familiar with them is good. The intro is quite catchy as well. Voice acting seems relatively solid across the board. A lot of new villains like Baron Draxon, voiced by John Cena. I don't know what to expect from them, but we shall see. Given how a lot of how the Rose Gallery in the previous edition is kind of silly too, and there's nothing wrong with a little bit of silliness at a total show. It's all not the first time some of the fans have been reluctant about the changes when Libby's been taken. Heck, the original cartoon in the 80s, a lot of people got upset about that, like fans of comic, when that became the perception of them for a while ever. For, and it could go in any direction from here, but I will definitely be willing to see where it goes. Hopefully, might get better. Might take a downward spiral like other people have, but we'll see. Yeah, at the very least, it looks better than some other animated reboots that are coming. The next year or so. Like this Mega Man one looks pretty bad, I'd say. It's at least better than 2017 Ben 10. I mentioned something like that and might look at that series. He's in reasons. But I will probably be talking about this more in greater capacity when it officially premieres in here's this fall. As also, I think the figurines are going to start shipping soon. I saw some of the prototypes from the toy fair looked kind of nice, and I'm thinking that other Turtle content might end it with Turtles Forever, as well as look at the second movie that I've been meaning to for a while, and whether they're hating animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese knockoffs, or casually driving my neighbor Totoro ever since Ray possessed an RV. My guess is hopefully it'll be more more radical than bogus or pardon my quasi 80s or 90s vernacular there. I mean, so uh, anyway, that's basically my early impression of the show. I'm just gonna try and keep it brief for now. And I do not bear the creators or the cast any ill will at all. I mean, and if you do not like the show, that is absolutely fine. Fine. I mean, so feel free to keep talking about the show if you so desire, and I shall talk to you all later, dudes.